You're trespassing. Pack up and leave now. The fake HOA cops barked as they stood on his porch, their vests reading Community Enforcement. The black homeowner stayed calm, silent, and still, but within minutes, 6 unmarked SUVs rolled in. When the doors opened, the entire neighborhood froze because 6 Navy SEALs stepped out. What happened next silenced everyone. The summer sun beat down on the quiet cul-de-sac. Neighbors peeked through their curtains as 3 men in tactical vests marched confidently up the driveway of Marcus Gray's home. The men weren't police. Their patches read HOA Community Enforcement. Their boots stomped against the concrete, as if they owned the place. Marcus, a calm, broad-shouldered man in his 40s, opened the door. His steady gaze met theirs. "You Marcus Gray?" One of them demanded. Marcus didn't flinch. "Yes, you don't belong here," the man sneered. "Your house isn't compliant with HOA standards. We're here to evict you." The word sliced through the air like a blade. Behind curtains, neighbors whispered. Some smirked, some stayed silent. Nobody moved to help. Marcus folded his arms. "Show me a court order. Show me a sheriff's notice." The leader smirked. "We don't need one. The HOA makes the rules here, and we enforce them." Marcus stayed silent. His eyes scanned their fake badges, their cheap gear, their arrogance. He said quietly, "You've got the wrong house." The men laughed. "No, we don't. Pack your bags." "You've got 10 minutes." The cul-de-sac buzzed with tension. Phones recorded. From cracked windows, yet nobody spoke up. Nobody questioned the so-called enforcers. What the men didn't know was that Marcus Gray wasn't just a homeowner. He was a retired Navy's EAL, and his brothers never let one of their own stand alone. Minutes later, a low rumble echoed down the street. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 black SUVs turned the corner. Their engines purred like thunder as they rolled to a stop in front of Marcus's house. The HOA enforcers turned, confused. Neighbors gasped. Curtains snapped back. The SUV doors opened in unison. 6 men stepped out. No uniforms, no flashing lights. Just presence. Their posture, their eyes, their silence spoke volumes. These weren't bodyguards. These weren't neighbors. They were SEALs. The leader of the HOA squad barked nervously. "What's this? Who are you people?" One of the SEALs stepped forward, his voice calm, even. "We're here for him," he said, nodding toward Marcus. The fake cops tried to laugh it off. "This is HOA business. Doesn't concern you." The SEAL's eyes narrowed. "Everything that concerns him concerns us." The street grew still. Even the air felt heavy. Marcus stepped off his porch, standing shoulder to shoulder with his brothers. For the first time, the HOA enforcers shifted uncomfortably. Their smirks faltered. "You can't evict him," one SEAL said firmly. "Not today, not ever. He earned this home with blood, sweat, and years you'll never understand." Another SEAL added, "You want to enforce rules? Try enforcing honor. Try enforcing respect." The fake cops puffed their chests, but their voices cracked. "You don't scare us." The SEALs didn't blink. They didn't need to shout. Their silence was louder than any threat. Finally, Marcus spoke. His voice was deep, calm, unshakable. "You came to my house thinking I'd bow, but I bowed to no man, no enemy, no threat. And I won't start with you." His words echoed across the cul-de-sac. Neighbors stood frozen. Phones captured every moment. The leader tried one last push. We'll be back." "This isn't over." A SEAL stepped closer, his shadow falling over the man. "You're right. It isn't, because the next time you show up pretending to be cops, the real ones will be waiting." The men's bravado shattered. They stammered, stepped back, and retreated toward their truck. Their boots no longer stomped. They stumbled. Neighborhood watched as their vehicles sputtered away, leaving nothing but silence behind. Then, slowly, one by one, neighbors opened their doors. For the first time, They walked toward Marcus, not to mock, not to whisper, but to shake his hand. One elderly man said softly, "We should have spoken up sooner." "We're sorry." Marcus nodded, but his words carried weight. Respect isn't given by titles or fake badges. It's earned by courage, by sacrifice, by standing for what's right, even when it's hard. Days later, the story broke nationwide. Fake HOA cops try to evict veteran, then seals show up. News anchors replayed the footage. Millions watched the moment when silence turned to strength, but Marcus never chased fame. He only wanted peace in his home, and thanks to his brothers, peace was exactly what he got. This story isn't just about one man's home. It's about loyalty, courage, and the truth that brotherhood doesn't end when the uniform comes off. Injustice tried to push one man down. 6 stood to lift him up. Do you believe real respect is earned by sacrifice and loyalty, not power or titles? Comment your thoughts below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more cinematic stories of silent heroes and powerful justice.